I don't have managers. I'm the CEO. Call Prime when you get back. Okay. Dang, this guy looks like he's about to crack the Enigma code. All right, am I calling Prime just on Discord or what? I'm gonna just call him on Discord. Oh. Calling you on Discord.
Properly tail recursive, like Ocambo's actually my favorite.
So if I have this output to external headphones, I thought that you guys would hear this. Dude, my goodness. Routing. Stream mix. We'll try this. All right, we'll see if shared stream we can, but last time this song is good. We'll restart this one. No, I don't. There we go. Okay. Is Prime gonna answer me? Hello? Nope. Shared stream. Hold. Okay, I'm hodling. I don't know what I'm waiting for. No. I look so serious. Well, I'm trying to call Prime. Things are very serious right now. Okay, well, you're enjoying it. Join. Oh, okay. All right. We'll do this here instead. Okay, one sec. I gotta open this up here. Dashboard, blah, blah, blah. We'll try this again. Where is my... You're invited to collaborate. Accept. Okay.
Tell TJ to join.
Hello?
He's here, TJ?
I'm here, yeah. I'm here.
Now I can't hear TJ. What did he do?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do it.
Do the right thing? Wait, is guest star? Oh, I don't want guest star. Okay, no, guest star is the wrong thing. Hold on. Wait, no, is guest star the right thing? How does this work? How did this change already?
You guys can hear him now, right?
Oh, I know why. TJ, I can hear you, TJ. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Nice.
I already know what happened.
He's quiet. Yeah.
Okay, I know what happened. Okay, so how come it doesn't say stream together? Are we streaming together? It doesn't look like it. Did I do it wrong?
I think we are, but who knows? Maybe it's because we already did once and then not, and then Twitch just isn't ready for this.
Okay, the reason, okay, stream together updates. Okay, don't know what all that is. Anyways, doesn't really matter. Okay, can I give you a quick little look-see through and just tell you what you need to know?
Yeah, I'm watching right now.
Okay. Here is what you need to know.
Okay.
There is a thing called layout.
Okay.
Layout has a few convenient functions. Square. This just creates a quick square element. Very nice for laying out and adding padding. Since we don't have margin/padding, you just throw in one of these in a layout. Just hit it with a quick square and it goes nice. I think I could make it so it probably shouldn't take in a name and size as 2 arguments. It should probably take it in as an op so that way you can have it so it looks really, really good.
Okay, sounds good.
Anyways, so then you have VDiv and HDiv. That's just a vertical layout and a horizontal layout div, effectively. You don't have to worry anything about it. It just does what you're expecting it to do. It'll lay you out horizontal or vertical. If you want to control the spacing between it, I gave you an ops version.
Can you change this file name to be called tailwind.lua or no?
We could call it tailwind.layout.lua. Can I call it tailwind.lua.lua?
We might accidentally be copyright infringing if we do that though.
Okay, yeah, let's not do that.
Let's not do it, but it would just be really funny.
Trademark, but nobody cares.
We can ask Adam.
I'd say sorry.
We'll message Adam and be like, "Hey Adam, is it okay if we call our thing tailwind.lua inside of here just to confuse people on stream?" He'll probably say yes.
He would probably say yes, because then people constantly ask, "Is that Tailwind? How'd you get Tailwind?"
How'd you get Tailwind in your game engine?
Dude, it would be so good. Anyway, so here's an example. So if you look at Player HUD, which it's UI Components Player HUD, which, by the way, I'm starting to rename things as I go. So notice I got UI-orb. It's going to happen. But if you look at the HUD,
Okay.
you'll notice I just pushed up these changes. I'm only using this delicious layout right here. So I'm
Looks
just saying,
good.
hey, because I wanted to give it a name, and then I don't care about the orbs and their names. So it's
Yeah.
all nicely kind of set up. So I'm like, here's the portrait, here's the details, here's the orb layout.
Okay.
Now we'll probably
Yep.
have to create an actual orb layout that actually listens to when orbs are added and removed.
Sure. Yeah, that's
And
fine. We can do that.
And so if you go to, well, you don't actually have to go here, but if you ever append a child, it will set itself to dirty, which means that it will recalculate all of its layout upwards. And if you need to know its position or anything on the screen, only use the get methods. I made them
Okay.
extremely obvious. Do not use dot box. I'm going to probably rename dot box to like dot underscore underscore box. Like,
Yeah,
don't
or
touch that one.
single.
That one's
Single
naughty.
is fine. Single is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so this just makes it super easy because then you just, even though width doesn't do anything other than just literally get the width, I don't know
Yeah.
if we ever need to calculate width one day. What happens if we want to add scale in? I don't care. I just put it in there as a future proof just in case.
That's
and so
good.
everything else should calculate the position. So it is a touch expensive in the sense that to get your position, you have to, since I don't do any caching, because honestly, I'm too stupid. I could, but I go backwards up the tree and calculate your position based off your parent's position, which means that your parents need to figure out its parent's position. Since layout now,
It's fine.
since
It's
I
gonna
now
be
have
like
30
3 or 4 levels. It's okay.
Yeah, I know there's gonna be like 15 elements on the screen.
Yeah.
And they will update only rarely. But here's the best part:
Ooh,
is that
okay.
the layout only runs for things that get dirty. So on set dirty, if you set dirty, it only sets up its parent chain. And on the root element, when we calculate the layout, we only calculate elements that have dirty as part of their style. So once they are dirty, then we go back up and we have to do a leaf node reverse breadth first search or tree level order search.
Yeah.
So you have to go to the lowest possible element and then slowly walk your way up.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. Easy peasy.
That sounds great. I like it.
Yep. So just use layout.vdiv or hdiv.
Okay.
And that should be all you need to do.
Nice. Okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Let's say...
Is this Steve Jobs inspired? Before you answer it.
A phone, an iPod, an app store, a phone, and no. So my question is, I'm working on the shop. I'm thinking about what we want to do for the shop, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about like what happens when you open a card pack, right? What do you want to do? Do we want?
Oh,
what?
sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I didn't realize that question was. I thought that question was real, not rhetorical. Go on.
Okay. Like, should we have it be that you can get cards in your card pack that are beyond level 1, right? Like, there's a roll and it tells you its level, right? So, like, maybe you get lucky, you draw a level 5 Archer Tower.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So first, I think we should have the pack openings should be greatly reduced. Right now, we just have them so you can just roll forever and just open packs after packs after packs.
Well, I mean, if you have less money, then we can't do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we can make the economy restriction, all that.
Yeah, that's completely separate from the part that I'm like wondering about right now.
I do like the idea that there is some sort of level restriction, but some sort of a level allowance, or maybe there shouldn't be. I think there should be. Okay, so hear me out.
Yep, I'm listening.
If you're opening packs at level 10,
yeah,
one would hope that statistically you're getting towers out that have some sort of levels already on, because it'd be really dumb if you open up if level 1 was our most frequent tower, even at level 10, then it's kind of like a worthless pack beyond level 3 to open.
Yeah, you wouldn't even go to the shop. It's just pointless.
Yeah, you'd only go to, hoping to get like orbs or upgrade all Archer Towers by 1 base point for damage, right? You'd just be going for those cards. You would never go for a buffoon pack, if you will.
Yeah.
So, all right. So my follow up would be that we should do that, and you'll have to do some sort of weird normal distribution of chances based on the current level, which I think makes it pretty fun. Or you would probably do an alpha beta distribution, so make it super likely in one spot. I guess you could just do a really steep normal, and that should be good.
Yeah, I was just gonna adjust the like weights of each one, but like I don't really care. I don't like saying whether it's normal or not is not. I'm not interested in that part. That's we change one function. That's okay. I want to know like, Do we think?
Well, what I was saying is
Yeah,
that, you just have the most likely as your level, and then as you go out from your level becomes less and less likely.
yeah,
That's all I meant by normal, is that on both directions, you could get a worse one or a better one,
right.
same probability.
Yeah, yeah. That seems good. So we do want to be able to get different levels, and
This makes sense.
then the secondary question. Suppose you open a pack, you get an archer tower. You have a range of getting the archer tower from common to legendary, right? It's like, so there's, what would it mean to have a legendary archer tower? Well, one option is it has a higher level, but another option could be that its stat growth is increased. So like it gets a,
That's what I would assume.
okay,
I would assume that legendary the rarity of a card is about its base stats and about every upgrade. By the way, you're missing one big thing that's going to happen that you're going to need.
okay,
And then levels should be independent of rarity.
okay.
Which
Well,
makes
that's what I
perfect
was gonna
sense, at least
ask.
to me.
Yeah.
Then follow up UI. You have a big UI challenge. If you open up a pack and you receive a level 10 tower, what happens? That's a rhetorical question. My assumption is that you're now going to have to pick all 10 levels.
No, it's gonna be picked beforehand.
So you're going to get an auto. So why would you want to take that one? Like, how do you know that this auto generated?
You should be able to see the
The way
stats.
you want it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like
Mm.
it should be like you're getting the update. The upgrades are like randomly applied, right? And so sometimes it's better than the ones that you've been presented, right? Because we're only going to present, say, 2 to 3 out of the 5 or 6. It cannot be that when you buy a level 10 tower, you don't know what the final stats are going to be. Then it sucks. What if you had to sell a tower to get this tower, right? Like,
Correct.
so it should just be,
Okay.
we have a UI where like you can hover over it or you click on it or whatever, and it just shows you the stats on the side, right? Like, so you click on the tower, it shows you this level 10 that was a legendary, has 10 legendary upgrades like applied to it, and it will look like XYZ stats, right? And you're like, sick. This one is a amazingly high crit chance tower. That's exactly what I was looking for. Or you get the high of it's a level 10 and like only upgraded attack speed, but you're a base damage build, right? You know?
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of I like that. So we can have basically like 2 rarity rolls, right? Which is like, so rarity rolls. You have one for, or I guess we have a few. It's like what tower? Because like obviously longbow tower, like archer versus longbow, right?
Can we do a quick definition of those? Like while we're kind of thinking about this,
Sure.
Can we just do a quick definition of those? I think these kind of named archer towers should really be purely about what their base damage, like all their base stats and how they grow over levels. They should have, they shouldn't have anything extra special to it. So it's like an archer tower. Like have you ever played games where it's it's just like Path of Exile. You can get a specific piece of armor.
Yeah.
But then there's like the named version of that armor that just has better like scaling stats on it.
Yeah, I thought what we were going to do is that some of these are like things we haven't really talked about evolving cards in a while, but like I still think having like the longbow tower I think is cool, where it does something that's not base stat related, which is does more damage the farther away it hits somebody, right? Like,
yeah, that could totally be a part of it as well. But it's like, but it's still, I mean, I guess then, yeah, okay, we're saying the same thing, which is, are we going to put evolution of towers in? To me, it almost feels better that you have to buy and trade out towers to get there.
Yeah, maybe there's no evolving in the skill tree. It still feels like pretty dope to do evolving towers. But I don't know, maybe it's lame.
I like just the idea, because we're having a card game with 2 hands.
Yep.
Right, we have your effects and your towers.
Yep.
And so it's like you have to deck manage. Do you take the risk and drop your level 7 archer tower for a level 4, longbow tower? And it's going to be better, ultimately for you, but you're just like, ooh, I have to take this risk.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Let me think about it a little bit more for like the evolving thing or not, because I still do think like there is something pretty sick about you, like you're leveling up your longbow tower, you're accepting range, and then you like evolve it to like a level 1 like longbow tower or something, and then like but it like keeps the stats that it got from before or something. You know what I mean? Like that like is a fun, because like let's say you draw a longbow tower, right? It could have just already had the like 5 to 10 levels or whatever we're saying of like archer tower upgrades applied to it, and then whatever longbow levels it has too, right? Like that, like we can make it simulate that it was played as the archer tower for a while and then evolved into a longbow tower, right?
Yeah. Because then you also have rarities as well,
right? Like it would be
but
drawing a longbow tower in your pack would be like a more rare roll, right? So that's like what I'm saying of like, that's the first rarity roll is like, what tower are you gonna get? If you got a legendary roll, then you can get, you know, if we had like one past a longbow tower, then we could do that, or you know what I mean? Like we can.
Yeah. I love the idea of just actually coming up with quite a few different types of archer towers, and those are rarities, and those are the towers you earn throughout the game.
Towers you earn throughout the game. What do you mean?
You earn them via the shop, right? You
okay.
Save your money, you're rolling, you know, you're getting the good stuff. We have a good support system that makes it easier to get some gold flowing or golden harvest as an optional card, so that way you can get some rerolls.
Yeah.
We don't make legendaries like impossible to get. You know, they happen maybe 1 out of every 100.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
out of every 50. So it's like you still see them. You should see the increased rarity chance goes up as time goes on.
Right. I think like it would be cool to do either like you could maybe get a card in the shop that lets you evolve your cards, and like it resets them back to level 1, so they can like grow quickly, but they keep their stats. But there's only so many evolutions. This is like very similar. Yeah, go ahead.
What if that's a blacksmith only feature?
Is
he gets the forge, right? He gets the forge attempt, which can either upgrade rarity or give you a transformation.
Upgrade rarity or transformation. But like I feel like it's so broken if only at least the way I'm imagining it, like in Fire Emblem, the way I'm thinking of it is like you can level from level 1 to level 20 for a class, right? And then there's items that you get that let you evolve into like the new version, right? But the problem is if you evolve them you can evolve them anytime after level 10, right? So they gain something new when they evolve. Maybe they get on a horse, so they get like doubled move speed, or they like gain. Yeah. But the problem is if you evolve them at level 10, then you never get those 10 levels of like upgrade points, right? So like there's a trade-off between.
I do like that.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting to like, let's say you have an archer and we had like a few things where it's like you have longbow, you have crossbow, and then let's say there's another one where it's just like rarity or something like that, right? Now, those are the 3 ones that we could do initially, like upgrade rarity. Those are like the evolutions. Where, you know, longbow is like does more damage at distance. A crossbow is like plus 1 or X2 damage. You know, it's 75% attack speed, something like that, right? And then upgraded rarity is like move from, you know, like +1 rarity for upgrade points. So it's just like it's gonna level up faster, right? And then like when you get this, it sends you back to level 1, which means you can like level up faster. I'm assuming we're gonna make scale. Yep. So it's like. Right, but then you only get to do this like once or maybe twice, right? Maybe we can think of like an uber longbow or whatever. But like initially, I would say we just target like 1 evolution basically. So it sends you back to level 1, keep all upgrades, right? But then, is it ever? So then I'm trying to think: is there still a trade-off though? Because when you're leveling but it should be like. Gets 50% experience or something like that after it's been evolved, right? Some like modifier on it so that you're trading off like, oh, I was gaining full experience before. I was like able to level from like 12 to 13, which is good because then I can, when I'm ready to evolve it, I go back. I don't know. So I don't know. There's something there. I would need to do some like math and look at what maybe some other people like are doing for like leveling up, like rates.
There's something definitely there though. That
Yeah.
when you evolve it, you get a hit on experience. So you know, like, well, I could gain a couple extra levels here,
Right.
and maybe it becomes a permanent option.
Yeah.
That once you go past level 10,
Ooh.
there's just like a evolve button below your
Yeah.
upgrade. So you're like, I can do it at any time.
Yeah.
I know once I do it, I lose some aspects of my current tower, but I'm going to be stronger. But maybe I want a couple extra base points.
Yeah, you could do something maybe where it's like it's 20 minus your current level, or something like this percent experience. There's some like factor where it's like if you could get your tower up to 20, then when you evolve, you get full experience. But if you did it at 10, you would get 50%. You know what I'm saying? Like your current level divided by 20 or something like this, right? So we could pick some like some scaling thing that punishes you for upgrading early because like you want to hold out, but you also want to get the upgrades early. And like generally you're not going to get all of your towers to level 20 and then upgrade them again and go back, right? So there'd be something interesting like that maybe.
Oh yeah, we got to come up with the punish mechanic.
Yeah.
But
okay, so
right, so let's not. But we're on the same idea. We could totally do a there's the 3 rarities, right? You can already have it upgraded, which is kind of interesting because when you get presented a longbow, how many levels were added before that?
Right. And you don't necessarily exactly have to see. It can just be like you see what the stats are, right? So you can like, you know what I mean? Like if you're looking at stats, you can just see if it's a good looking longbow card for you or not, right? So it's like,
yeah.
But we can have that be part of the roll or something. So it's like, okay, so for the rarity for the rolls, we have like what tower we're gonna get, right? You know, like a comet. Where are we gonna get that? We're gonna have
which is gonna be kind of complicated, but yeah.
Yeah. What rarity, right? So it's like common to legendary, which this is like affects skill growth, right?
Yep.
We have
that's your scaling.
What level, right? So it's like, you know, what level you're getting it. That one's. Sorry, Dudamon is in here just gifting subs left and right now. Finally, he found the right channel, you know?
I know, he did. He found the right channel.
I stream, by the way, chat. Okay.
He does, and he looks like Steve Jobs.
Right now, yeah.
He's in his normal outfit.
Yeah, this is what I wear when I'm off stream. I just forgot to change into my streamer outfit. Okay, here's another thing. Enchantments. We want this later. I don't know. It's funny because you can't hear it right now. I don't think. Can you hear yourself yell?
I'm watching the whole thing.
Can you hear?
How about you go? How about you entertain your stream?
Yeah.
But we're on the same team.
Well, I'm just laughing because it's playing "Oh, I Died of Ligma" every time too. But I don't think you can hear yourself yelling that because that's the big gift one on stream.
That's pretty good. Here's the idea: is just make that as moldable as possible.
Yeah.
Because who knows how many different ways we might want to take this. So it's just like make it pretty good, but just let's not be too concerned about the outcome. Just get those 3 possibilities rolled in and then call it.
Yep. Okay. I will do that so that we can get packs and random cards for each of these things, and then I'm probably gonna just do it initially. I'm just gonna look at for towers. And then maybe orbs. Check out Magic Survival. Magic Survival? Is it a game?
All
right, cool.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go PP, and then I'm gonna get back crushing.
All right, sweet. Sounds good. Bye.
Bye.
Do you want to leave me on? I can talk to your chat. Oh, never mind. We're done. We're done here. Weird. Magic Survival.
At the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about building this stuff and getting it out there and moving the
Magic Survival. This looks cool. Oh, is this? It's this is very similar to this is basically like Vampire Survivors, a la Vampire Survivors. It looks very Vampire Survivors. Yeah. If you enter Magic meets conditions, Magic Conjugation level, yeah. Very cool. What's Love 2D? A way to write Lua code and then have it turn into a video game. Okay. All right, so let's Are there any benefits to tower that shoot faster to gain more damage to the same target, say like a tank? Yes, I want to do some cards later where we do some cool stuff like that. They probably won't be an archer card. I wanted to make a laser card for the futurist. What's up, Mikey? Just want to let you know you look awesome. Thank you, Evist. Okay. We'll have to figure some of these out later, but this is fine. So rarity rolls. So let's figure out how we can do this. Are you a dark magician of runes? I actually don't understand anything on screen. You're a monster. I'm French. Can you explain slowly what you're doing so that I can understand? Not in French. Sorry. I know that I look a little bit more French right now. But I'm not. You know? It suits you. Thank you. I'll take that as a big compliment from a guy named Big Gay Mikey, you know? Try in Chinese, then ni hao, wo men shu mei guo shen. Yeah, exactly. Let me think. What else did I remember from Mandarin? You don't have a baguette that du fromage? French like the fries? That's so funny. I'm going to say that every time now. I do know a little Mandarin, Chad, but it's been a while. Er san shi wo. Oh, shoot. What comes after that? How do I say 6? I forgot. I can only count to 5 now. I used to be able to count to 10. Only can count to 5. Close enough. I can count to 5 multiple times, though. So I can still make it to any number I need to. You can count on one hand. I can't count to 5 without language. It rounds up to 10, exactly. Smart. Smart. Yeah, the problem is when I tried to learn Mandarin, can you say been chilling? I cannot. I don't know how to say that. I tried learning Mandarin for a little bit, but I'm so bad at the tones, chat. Which hurts, you know? Like, it hurts. It is me, Steege Jobs, yeah. Alright, so we get a rarity roll. That gives us what? There's non-rarity rolls. There's just rolls, which is Tower Pack versus, Aura Pack versus Orb Pack. Something like this, right? That one's just a regular roll. I don't think there's any... What do you create? An MMO? I created the iPhone, the iPod Touch, scroll wheels, iTunes, copyright, Apple TV, etc. Inspired by success with vibe coding game myself. Sweet. You can show it to me, but I'm not going to look at it. Any number is just 5 plus 5, any number times you need, and then some offset of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly. I created Apple Maps, Siri, Sirius FM as well. Okay, so this is basically the roll that you get, right? Something like this. There's Tower Pack, Aura Pack, etc. I'm thinking you get here, right? You select this card. Okay, very cool. You re-roll, bing bong. Why doesn't this work? This shop is in a rough state. I'd blame Siri and Apple Maps on someone else. Yeah. It was after my time. I've been working full-time for almost a year after my CS degree, and I'm slowly being burnt out. Any tips? Without any more info than that, it's very difficult to give any tips. My general tip for working out or for burnout stuff is instead to basically like see if there are things in your life you can be thankful for. And don't be shy about it either. Running water, electricity, food, bathrooms, a roof over your head, etc. That's been very helpful for me in the past. Yeah, I'm on Linux right now. Okay, so these are kind of where we're at for this. So let's see if we can get these rolls to work. And then... Oh. chat, how do people normally do this? In a way, what I feel like I would rather do is like, let's say you get in Linus Torvalds. I'm thankful he exists. Exactly. Do you mind showing the number of requests you've used in Cursor ID? I don't even know what that means. Okay. So let's say that we're gonna do this, chats. And then let's go back to Card Factory, which we're gonna change basically completely. Solid advice, to be fair. I forget to practice gratitude. Very easy today. You know who doesn't want you to practice gratitude? Literally everybody else, because they want you to buy their stuff. I mean, I love capitalism, but they're just doing their thing. You're doing your thing. You got to be the one that's responsible for yourself. You know what I mean? So it's sometimes easy to forget. I would much rather be alive now than be literally anybody 500 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little bit where that's kind of just something to think about. Something to think about is all, chat. I'm very gratitudeful for that, indeed. A lot to be thankful for. Do you want the packs to scale with level or be simpler if packs were always the same? You earned more gold on higher levels and therefore open more packs. I think they should scale a little bit. I'm thankful I can watch a stream with a warm coffee. Very based. Very based. All right. Do you prefer Cursor over NeoVim? In general? No. In general, I prefer writing code in NeoVim. But Cursor, I think, actually is pretty good. I wish I had exactly Cursor's tab in NeoVim. I'm with Prime on this one for sure. And I think that the agent stuff is pretty good. But right now, it's a little hard to say what I want to put in the agent because we're making stuff up. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I like NeoVim more still. But I'm giving it a real test drive. You know what I'm saying? And chat, this stream is not sponsored. That was only during Tower we were sponsored. There was no expectation of trying any more. This is just for my own personal learnings and knowledge. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, right? Basically, what we need to do is we need to take in several roles. I almost feel like it's just that good. I think it is actually good. Like, I like it. I think they're doing a good job. I do have to say as well, I'll just be honest, I liked the guys that we met, Michael and them, which makes me want to use it more. What can I say? All right, let's try something here. Let's go something. We're going to have... Okay, let's go like this. Let's go Scratch. We'll try this. We'll try Scratch for a second and see where we can get to here. We'll delete this. We'll go here. Let's say local, and then let's say kind roll, math random. Then we have a rarity roll and a level roll. They'll all just be 0 to 1. I feel like that's easier to think about. And then we need to have level roll, which we did, kind roll, and this is sort of like local instance roll. Yeah, something like that. Okay. And then we need to do something. Let's have something like local pick based on roll is function. And this is some like weights and let's say roll like this. So we go local total weight is this. Yep. Then we go this and then we go here and we return this. And we just return. And then let's also go to here and let's say default. Yeah, and then we go here and do that. Okay. It's a bit expensive in my current currency though. I could see that, yeah. Where can I have a raised bed garden? Dude, I'm getting close to building some actually right now at home. So we need to do something like at vibes dot weights, which is just basically, actually we want to do something like this. Alias. This is some table with, can I do that? Can I say that this needs to look like this? No, sorry. You cannot do that in this language. Or I guess we got to go like class vibes weight T, where we have something like a generic T. And then it looks like this, where we say... Is that right? I don't think we can do this. Oh, can I just go like this? Alias like this? And then go here? Oh, nice. Okay. Very cool. It thought I was writing TypeScript for a second, chat. It thinks I'm writing TypeScript now. Okay, occasionally, you do have to admit, it got a little bit confused, right? That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, it got a little bit confused, but what can you do? What could you do? We're in my place, city would let us have them in our front yard. I wanted to replace all the grass with raised beds with veggies. Wouldn't let it. Yeah, we can't have them in our front yard either, but we can put them in the back. And in all things, give thanks. Exactly, David. Exactly. You could leave a to-do for bad luck protection. I think it's fine. Corn fused? I can't grow corn where I'm at. I don't have quite a big enough lot. Okay, so let's actually test this out. I want to do something like this. Let's say we have this. Let's go to local. Let's just say right now, instance is pick based on role, and it's like state.card rarity weights, and it's like rarity. Whoops. Card rarities dot common, right? And we have this. Can it tell that this is whoops. Does it know what type this is? String is common. Oh, that's not really what we want. We want to say that this is of this type. Default is, what does it think it is now? Unknown. Vibe.weights t. I thought it would be able to like pop this through. Vibe weights. Does that not work? I guess I don't know if this works or not. It seems a little bit confused. T number T weights T. Vibe weights T. Let's say something like local weights is state.card rarity weights. And we say that this is at, oh, maybe what we should do is we should do this. And we say weights here. Can it figure out what it is now? Unknown still. That's a shame. That's a shame. Table vibes.weights expands to table T. What? That doesn't seem right. Do I need to just do this? Does it know what it is now? Vibes, wait. Can I see what it expands to? Expands to... That doesn't seem to work. Let's go check Lua LS again and see if we're doing that right or not. Generic. Array class using generics. We want to use dictionary. Dictionary. Oh, I'm missing a colon. I'm missing a colon. So it needs to be like type dictionary, class dictionary T. So we just go like this. We say this, and then we go here. And we go class like this. And we go T. Oops, not that. Right? And we say, what does it say to do here? String. Oh, interesting. That was not what I was expecting either. We want to go like this. T number. Okay, I can buy that. I can buy that. So we go weights here. Do. Does it know this now? Oh, there we go. Good job, Lua LS. Good job. We're getting closer now. We're getting closer. We're getting closer for sure. But why is... I would have thought this returns T. It's a card rarity. I don't think that that's right. We want to say... We don't want to say that it's... Or is it saying it's one of these? It should be one of these, yeah. Right. Okay, so I think that that's good. I think that that's good. It's a vibe card rarity, which is of that type. Okay, very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. That's exactly what we want. So then can I also do at param default T? Does it still... Nice. Nice, chat. Exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we were looking for. I'm pretty sure that does what we want now. Okay. I never tried that exactly before here. Okay, very cool. What if I just yoink this back and we put this here? Whoops. And then we delete this. Can it still figure it out? Good job. Good job. What's up with the tower boys wearing black shirts? Well, I'm Steve Jobs, so that makes sense. Okay, so that's good. This is what we want to do, right? So we have like card rarity rates. That's great. Okay, now we need to have something like the kind, right? So it's like local kind is pick based on roll here. And then it's like everything's equal, right? So this kind should be a card kind or a modifier or a tower. Exactly. This, we can just say something like, actually, you know what? We go to game state. We say, maybe we should just put this, you know what? Now that I'm thinking of this, we go weights. Whoops, not this field, weights. And then this is going to be a table of vibes.carb kind vibe weight here, right? So we can get rid of this one. We go to, let's actually also just get, we'll go to, we'll say card weights and we'll say card costs, right? Like this. And this is actually just table vibes card number. It's not, they're not weights. That's okay. Okay. So we go to weight here, and then we say weights is this, and then let's go card kind tower, and it does this. Awesome. Yep. And then we go to here, and we say, oh, but this should be card weights, right? Isn't that what we said? Card weights. Yeah. And then there should be card costs. Beautiful. Okay, so then let's also do card. Oh, and then this is like kind weights. Also, why is this not... Shouldn't this be erroring when these don't... Game state. Oh, these are values. Oh, shoot. Oh, I see. Okay, I need to put these into values, not into here. So we'll put these here and put them right there. And then I probably also want to say exact, I think. And that may... it didn't care. Okay, well, that's a little weird, but we'll figure that out later. So we also have kind weights, which is vibes.weights card kind. Beautiful. Are you teach? I'm Steve Jobs. Yep. The one and only, chat. Okay, so we go back to here, and now instead of this, we're going to say state.kind weights. Great. And now this is... we can say local weights is state card weights kind, which is going to be some... It doesn't... then we can say weights. Like this, right? So this should be... Is the LSP borked? Let's go to card factory and let's go check. In Scratch, we go here and we say kind. Hello? No information available. What the heck? No LSP info found. Get random rarity. Where are we using this? Oh yeah, okay. So this is what we don't want to do. So this is, we can just do return. Where is that, like pick based on roll? Yeah. Okay. Pick based on roll. We're going to yoink all of this code here. Oh, that's why I have a random local there. That is definitely going to make things not work. Yeah, okay, well, we need to do that. We need to put this here. Okay, great. Random rarity. We can do return, pick based on roll, math random, common, and this is get random rarity. Oh, interesting. Right, so if we go back to game state here, is this queso? I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, but that's a little confusing, right? Because it's like we can't just get a random rarity. We need to get it from here. So we would go like local. Actually, let's just delete this whole thing. Get random card of a particular kind. So we go local weights is state weights card. So this should be here. Beautiful. Then we go here and we say pick this. Beautiful. Perfect. 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 Perfect, chat. Perfect. Okay, a bunch of these will be able to be very simplified once we're there. Get random card. We're using this right now, I think, right? Yes, we are. Self get random card. Get random card. Okay. Okay, very nice. Nope. This is a Wendy's. Nope. This is a Wendy's. Sorry. All right. Okay, cool. Sorry. I was double checking a few things. Okay. So we have kind weights, card weights. These are all the base ones. Card costs. This is good. The other option would be putting these together. I think this is honestly easier. Because it's like, okay, what if you get a card that says towers are twice as likely to show up, right? So then you could change this to 2. That's really nice. That's really nice, I think. Chad, do you agree it's really nice? I think it's really nice. Okay, so card weights, pick based on roll, card list. See, this is where this part's not good. This part's just very bad, very bad. So, we're going to delete this, and 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 then we're just going to go assert false, not implemented. Okay. It's fine. Because basically, this is the thing we want to do. We go weights, we get the weights. Now we get an instance from that, right? So then we say, okay, what rarity are we going to give this one, right? So we say local rarity is pick based on roll, rarity roll, weights, this. No, because this would be card weights. Oh, no, this is wrong. This is very wrong. This is very wrong. This one's very wrong. To do this one is wrong. It needs to pick a card. Actually, this is the one that needs to pick a card. So this is card weights. That's probably the wrong name, honestly. Card weights should probably be card rarity. This should be card rarity. And we go to card weights and we say card rarity. Beautiful. Okay, so now we go card rarity is this. Now we get back the actual rarity tier. Great. I want this to be card rarity. It should be card kind. Okay. So now what? Now we have an instant. Now we're going to make an instance of the card. So now we need to go. Are you in your Steve Jobs arcs? We sure are. We're product maxing right now. So then now what's the other one that we have? When we were looking at economy, first we roll which pack we're gonna get. Then we get a tower. I think it needs to be different. Because it's like we're gonna get the rarity. Okay, which one are we gonna get? Based on a rarity roll, then we'll do something different, don't you think, chat? Like we're gonna get a legendary card, we're gonna not legendary card. Okay, great. Then what? Then we get what tower it's gonna be, and then we get what level, and we'll say to do enchantments. What else could you possibly roll in the future? It would be sick to like enchant it with fire or something. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, I got a legendary fire tower. I can't believe it. Ah. Okay, so now we need to go to, I had that cards file, right? And it would be something like this. You want to say, okay, local, get card. Local, get card. And it's going to be some function of the kind that it is, the rarity that it is, the level, and the level, right? Because we can do that before as well, or should that be based on, there's got to be some other way that we're going to figure that out. I need to pee real bad. One sec. There's a lot left, Carve. I think we were closer when we left the tower. But in a way, we were further away. I don't have an exact prediction of when we're going to launch the game. To be honest, Prime and I are both legitimate. It's dumb to say things like this in public because you never know what's going to happen next. But me and Prime are legitimately committed to trying to make the game like fun and playable and actually ship it as a real game. Okay. We won't give you the Silk Song treatment because we're going to keep building it in public like we are. Right? But we want to. I mean, the first game, it's like, it's clear something was there, right? But it was not like, you wouldn't want to buy it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not, it was not good enough to have like, oh, I want to go keep playing it. So we're trying to figure out how can we make it so that it's very fun, right? Okay. So let's say we have this level roll, we have an instance roll. How would we do this? Because I feel like you're gonna get the level, you're gonna get the tower. Is your project competing or working together? We're working together. We're working on the same game, same code base, everything. We're trying to ship a real game to you. And have it be big enough to charge, say, $3 to $5 with purchase price parity, right? So like whatever it would be, we'll do the Steam thingy where you can change it for every country and all that good stuff. Who else? Right now, mostly just me and Prime working on finishing it. Maybe low level if he wants to. Kind, level, rare. Just kidding. Excited to see. Yeah, it's a bit of both. Yeah, it is funny. No, we're like, it's good. It's very exciting. Hey, Steve, when new Apple product? We're releasing a new game called iTower. So return, let's go something like return require vibes.cards. Cards. Is this state? So let's say we make these all like param this, and this is a number. The roll for a card from 0 to 1. return right now. I would just do like, let's just literally do require vibes dot card archer tower dot new, something like this, right? That's kind of like what we would do. Lua games are always open source. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, you would be able to just do the same thing you could do for Balatro, right? Live coding, pair programming, content of next level. I mean, we're just trying, you know what I mean? It's been super fun. Just working on the game, calling Prime. That, oh, dude, what if we did this? What if we did that? Ooh, that's nice. You know what I mean? It's fun. It's just like working on a project together. It's great. That's not, could you? I soulfully object to the union. What? Sarah, now what are you asking? Did a little coding off camera. We'll just see what happens. You know what I mean? Okay. So it's like, okay, so we do this. Right now we would just return this archer. Not exciting. Don't forget to include paid DLC and microtransactions. Yes. So we're gonna, I think one of the key things about what will make this a fun tower defense for people is after you pay for the game, you get the whole game. There's not going to be any daily quests to unlock things with an upsell to microtransactions. You're syncing up. Ooh, that we're lining up our auras, chat. Company I know you guys can also take inspiration. Kingdom Rush from Ironhide. They specialize in tower defense games. Oh, interesting. Kingdom Rush. I might have played that game actually. Kingdom Rush. I think I have played this. Yep, I played this. It's a fun game. I played Kingdom Rush before. Yeah, it's been a while, but I have played that. Okay. Think there's a translation inaccuracy. Okay. All right. So we would go like this. We're not using instance anywhere. I don't think we would use this here. I think we would go here and we would get the level roll and we go like this. It's like, okay, so you get a new factory. Yep, you're doing this. You're going to do that. Great. And now you get a new card. Awesome. Okay, so if we go to test shop, enum card kind not found. Is it not card kinds? Oh, card kinds. That's annoying. We should rename that. Oops. It should just be card kind as well. Card weight. Attempt to index local card weight. Okay, yep. Card factory, which hopefully soon then we can delete. 321. State dot. There should be rarity. What are we calling it? Kind weights? Let's actually just go here and let's just go return card factory scratch. Okay, because that's the wrong thing, but it's okay. 16. Card factory 16. Pick based on roll. State dot kind weights, which is this with tower and these. Okay. Where did it fail? Reroll packs. Get random card, generate type pack, pick space on roll, 349. Weights. Card rarity is tower. Oh, because we don't have the other ones. Right. Okay, so for right now, we can just go kind is card tower dot, or card kind dot tower. To do, this is hard coded for now. Okay. That makes sense because I'm just testing this with this. Vib.state.cards. Where did I say vib.state? Okay, nice. So all of these are always just going to return archer towers right now. Exactly the same archer tower because that's what we did. Just got a packing email for Cron-Sub. It's starting, guys. It's starting. Yeah, someone linked me Heretics Fork, but I haven't played it. Go to a demo game, so it should be free. Hang on, what if you make people buy for 10? I think we're shooting for 3 to 5 is sort of the range of what we're shooting for. I I think it would be hard to imagine the game being like by the time we would release it, because I don't want to take 3 years to make the game. You know what I mean? Like maybe if we develop tons of stuff for it, we would change the price later or something. But like $4.99, yeah, of course. Dude, dressed like this, you think I would literally list it for $5 instead of $4.99? Come on, you're insane. Focus on strategy making part, which would be super player managed resources and stuff. Maybe. I think with tower defense games, there's not much of the actual gameplay, so you need to focus on strategy making part, which would be how player manage resources and stuff. That's definitely going to be part of the game, yeah. Okay. So right now we just literally always make it archer card, archer card, archer card, archer card. Okay, great. So then we could do something here. Let's go. We have a rarity. Let's go to here, and if we changed this back to here, and we're in this function here, if rarity equals common, then this. Let's do else. Let's return card, tower, longbow, something like that, you know? So ideally, in this case, we should occasionally get a longbow, right? Ever? Oh, this one's hard-coded, I think, here, right? Where do we have this? I want to do return card factory.scratch, and we can remove this as well. So this should at least, like, I think at some point, shouldn't we see a longbow tower? Can I change it? Maybe I need to change this to Orbalisk just in case. Let's go card tower Orbalisk. Okay, nice. Okay, these are all Orbalisk towers. What did I mess up? If rarity print rarity roll rarity. Oh wait, no, that's probably not. That shouldn't be 60. Okay, so it's always returning 60 right now. What the heck is that? Roll. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm still never seeing anything besides this. So we get total weight is this. Wait. This. Current sum is 0. Weight is this. Yes, current sum. Weight divided by total weight. There we go. Now it should be right. We should... Okay, maybe not. Pick based on roll. Roll is here. If roll less than or equal to current sum. The total weight is all of these, right? This is current sum is current one plus this. Return. Oh, what? No. This should be key. Return key. I think that's just the wrong thing. There we go. Nice. Now we're talking, chat. Now we're talking. See, we're getting randomness in here. Very cool. Okay, very cool. That's great. Okay. So now let's go back to here, and then we can maybe put in a few options for this. Remember to stay hydrated. I'm drinking lots of coffee, don't worry. Okay, so pick based on roll. All right, let's try this. Coffee is dehydration. Explain why I'm peeing then. Checkmate. It has water. Don't you hate it when he's right? You should do an espresso blend. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We should talk to our roaster about that. It would be interesting to try and add a straight up just espresso blend to the mix. I mean, I think most of them, if you have a grinder that can get it to espresso, it will be okay. Like, it's still good. Like, I know people have made espresso style with it, but maybe there are some blends that are particularly good for that. I guess I'm not sure. Is there coffee in Europe already? You can buy Flow. That's the only one that we have in Europe right now. Sounds like a silly great idea. SSH terminal.shop. Right? Add your coffees, etc. Subscribe to Cron. That's an exciting one. That's coffee plus benefits. You could say it's coffee with benefits. You know? Better have coffee and some water. Yeah, chat. Don't worry. I actually drink water during the day. I'm just memeing on you. If you're in Europe right now, you can't do Cron. I didn't realize that, but we're going to try and figure that out at some point. But you can buy Flow right now. But if you're in the US, then you can do this. Chat, honestly, right now, I thought it was going to be complicated before sending stuff to other countries. It's going to be maybe more complicated. Okay, so just give us a little bit of time to figure out how we're going to ship things between different places or how that works legally speaking. All right, everybody, I would love to be able to send things everywhere, but it's complicated. You guys should sponsor grinders. Grinding is the most important process. You guys can get nice sponsors and a bit more money. It would be fun. It would be fun. Me and Began, we have the same grinder, which is cool because it's like, grinder bros, what up? Fellow Ode, you know, I love that grinder. So that's cool. Sponsored by Grindr? I think you got the wrong stream. Oh, man. Okay. Let's try and do this. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a different tower for each kind. Let's actually go to here and let's go to cards. Let's go card kind uncommon. Yeah, let's do that. Card kind rare. Card kind epic. Card kind legendary. And let's change these each to just be a different one for right now. Card tower ballista. I don't even remember if we have things for each of these. Card tower longbow. Card tower orbalisk. Card crossbow not found? What? It's archer crossbow. Yeah, that makes sense. This is just not the right thing. Okay, we got an orbalisk showing up. Oh, I didn't actually use this yet. Right. Okay, so then we go down to here. And we say card list. Here we go. Card.new. Yeah, that will work right now. Yep. What did we call this? We called this a roll. That's fine. Item.card.new. Okay. Okay, we got an orbalisk showing up. I actually can't tell. Archer. These are all archer. Ballista. Okay, so these just don't not all of them have separate. This one's a ballista tower, but we didn't put a different thing on it, which is annoying. So let's change this one to be tar. We should have a tar one. Tower tar. Yep. And then let's change this one to be card tower catapult. I'm pretty sure that's the one that nice. Tar tower, orbalisk, archer tower, catapult. Okay, so we need to get art for this one, but that's fine. Yeah, many people think it's actual machine that boils water, but the grinder's what does actual. I mean, you need, in my opinion, both will make a surprising amount of difference. It's a swarb. Yeah, it's a swarb. I think, you know, if you're going to make coffee at home all the time, right? Every day you work from home, you're going to make coffee every time and you have some disposable income. My recommendation, fellow Ode grinder right here. This guy right here. Very good. Okay. And then if you're going to do drip because you have 3 small children, you don't have all day to make coffee. Every moment you have a glass thing on the countertop is a moment that is possible for disaster. Then I would go Mocha Master. Okay? I would go this as your drip coffee. That's my personal recommendation. If there was a way we could get sponsored by these two people, I would be ecstatic. I love both of these products so much. Okay? Is Biz? I don't know what Biz means. Just bought a pestle and mortar. Gonna stick with that until I get a real man forums. That's so funny. Do you need to change your delivery schedule? Do you to cron tab -e? I love how they call the schedule deliveries cron. Thank you. Best in slot. Best in stock. Okay, now you guys are already disagreeing. Also, yes, glass anything on counters make you so nervous. Yep, best in stock. Got it. Yeah, this, great, in my opinion, great bang for your buck. Now, it's not super cheap, but, okay, but it's also not crazy expensive. Right? You know what I'm saying? Right, chat? Like, you guys have seen the coffee reviewers too. This is a $37,000 grinder. Yes, you have to oil it every day or it will break. You lost me at disposable income. Sorry, Nightshade. We'll try and figure it out. Even though I love grind coffee, I have a confession to make. There is the virtual line from Nespresso and coffees are pretty good. Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm kidding, by the way, chat. Are you using generic because the name is generic? No, we were using it because I needed it. Okay, nice. So now we have different tower cards showing up here. Refresh, 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 refresh. We're getting different ones. Basic archer tower. Does our longbow not have a different? This one's catapult tower, archer tower. Oh, we're gonna like never see Orbalisk basically, I think, because it's in legendary. Oh, then the next question is, okay, so now we have this. For uncommon, let's also put this here and let's go longbow. And we can also do we need some way to display the level of the cards. I get paid well at my 9 to 5. Exactly. You get the opus too instead of the ode. Oh, is it better or worse, Adrenaline? I thought we had a separate longbow one. Archer tower, archer tower, archer tower, catapult. Where's my longbow showing up? Catapult, archer tower. What? Am I never getting uncommon? Let's go to game state. Rarities. Uncommon should be happening somewhat regular. Let's change this to 1,000. Oh, this probably won't update though, right? Like tar tower, Orbalisk, catapult. What? Am I crazy, chat? We said 20 before here. In cards, uncommon. What does this do? Math, random, length of the card list. Math, random, n returns an integer in the range 1 to n. Would never return 2? No, it should. It should. 1 and 2. Okay. Cards jump to animated after slide in. They should ease into it. Yeah. The animations are all not what what we're gonna do. We have to rewrite everything in here to use Prime's new animation thing. It's just a different model sequence. Oh, nice, Adrenaline. Yeah. Chat. Okay. I can't tell if we're ever getting uncommon. Let me just refresh this whole thing. Just in case. Because I'm expecting to see an art... where are my uncommons, chat? Rare. Uncommon, uncommon, uncommon. Oh, but some of them are going to be... That's catapult. That's archer. Archer. Okay, let's go back to here. Cards, UI, archer tower, longbow. Okay, we go here. We go longbow tower. We didn't even make a new... Oh, that's why. Function. I see. Tower, archer, longbow card. New. Do we not put texture inside of these anymore? We do. We still put texture inside of these. I don't know why it's upset with me. Sprites.card tower archer longbow. Card tower from archer card tower. Nice. Okay. Oh, we can just go like this. We can just go tower. Tower archer art from here. This returns a tower archer card. Is this not from? Okay, whatever. This should be fine. Tower archer. Whoop. Ah, that's why. Longbow card. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, chat. Okay, then we need to go here, and we need to do the same thing for archer crossbow. Whoops. Which is here. Okay. All right, let's try that. Aha! There we go, chat. Now I finally saw a longbow. I don't know if we have a... There's a longbow. Great. What do we have here for card.description? Card.name. Tower archer crossbow. Crossbow. Card crossbow ping. Oh, we do have one. Okay. There we go. Oh, nice. We got him now, chat. Okay. Very cool. So it's just a little bit scuffed, but that's fine. These guys are live. Don't even sure those who take my job, even though I don't have one. R.I.P. Our jobs. That's what I said, chat. I'm already taking one for the team. By being unemployed, I'm trying to get AI to take my job so that you guys can be employed. Right? Do you see how that works? So, like, if AI takes all of the unemployed people's jobs, then we'll all get a job. You know? So that's why I started streaming, was for all of you. That's why I started streaming. Okay. Very exciting. We're starting to ship our first crons. Never thought of that. Thank you for your sacrifice. Exactly. Why do you look so smart today? Because we're product maxing right now. We're product maxing. Okay. All right. So here we go. So this is what's exciting here. What we need to do is we need to basically say, here's what we can possibly have for each role, right? And the problem with this is... Teach Gandhi, exactly. What TJ is not aware that we see his own screen via his glasses. Ugh. So thankful to Teach. He thinks about our future. Such a great person. Exactly. I quit my job so AI can steal unemployed jobs, which will make everyone employed. With Uconins, is that like Uconins D's nuts or something, Bent? I don't know what Uconins is. So we're not watching his stream, we're watching his screen in the stream via his glasses. It's like the washing your car videos where people are like, oh, look at this, and then they pull the camera away and it's like, oh, you were only seeing the reflection. You know? Wow, incredible. Job? None. Exactly. Okay, so now we have card kind tower. That's great. We have all of the rarities for that. You mean not job is done. I don't know. So now let's do, instead of doing this only, we're going to go back to, we can close this. We can close this and this as well. We go, okay, now we need to think about how we're going to do levels. How are we going to do levels, chat? Okay. What are we going to do? We're going to get we have the level roll here. Okay. So now we get local. This is the level roll. So say local level this is basically, we get the min plus we get somewhere between the min and the max. So we have item dot level dot min plus item dot this times level roll. Beautiful. So this puts us here. Then we're going to math dot seal it. I think that's probably the best. Okay. So now we get local card is this. Okay. And now what do we need to do? We need to apply the level ups for all of them. This can't only make sense for towers because they're the only ones that level up, it feels like. Teacher's here because he gave up on his job IRL. Exactly. I level up, but use a different function. Yeah. So I'm thinking we go to, and then we can just do return card at the end. Okay, so we go to base card here. We have level up. I know we have level, but we are not doing anything with it here. Experience. We are doing something with this somewhere though, right? Right? Next level. Advance to next level. That's not what we want. Card dot level. Card dot experience. Tower dot experience. So, oh, this is because towers are the ones that gain experience. If item dot level, then end. Okay, so it'll be optional like this. Yep. Like if experience reaches some mark, then it levels up. Exactly. So apply experience, gain experience. Experience to this, blah, 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 blah. Okay, sure. Self.experience. If this update, then we're going to level it up. Okay, how do we do a level up here? Is leveling up. Level up here. But where do we pick we pick like an upgrade here? Because basically what I want to do is I want to say something like, okay, well, first off, base card. Whoops, base tower card. Tower card. Base, like this. This needs to have its own draw, I just realized. Base card. We have draw here, or we don't have draw. How are we drawing the card then? It's an UI card thing now. More shopping. Okay. UI card. Okay, so that's still here. We're going to do a draw. We're going to do render. Card element render. This draws this texture, frame, set shader, pop, set shader, draw. Yep. Is that what this does? Who is drawing this card? Okay. It's completely different. Or is shop just doing its own thing? Is shop just doing its own thing? Draw a card. Oh no. It's just doing its complete. It's doing its own complete thing. Completely separate from everything else. It's just doing its own thing. Beep bop beep boo doo deep doo doo deep doop dee doop doo deep doo. Noodly bop beep boop bop boo doo deep bop beep up boot up. That's a problem, chat. In the game industry, we like to call this a problem. How many IVs have you had today? We've maximized our IV. Can't spell vibes without IV, you know? Okay, well, this is obviously very bad. Is Prime still streaming? Oh, that's making me nervous. This, Chad, this face right here, that's making me nervous. That is not the face you want to see when you check on your buddy. You know, you go and check on your coworker. He is having issues with the tip. I've heard about that before. As you get a little older. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yep. That is not a vibing face. He needs to get back to the tower immediately. Immediately back to the tower. Immediately back. Okay. He's had no IVs. They don't have in-home IVs in South Dakota. Really? Where does he live? How embarrassing. I don't think they have them anywhere in Michigan either, though. So, all right. Let's go ahead and try and pull again and make sure we've got everything latest. Okay. So let's go to spec. I'm hoping he has something where he gives some examples of making elements. UI spec. Where has he done something, say, where he has spec? Do you use Tmux? I don't. Layout spec? Maybe that's the one we want to take a look at. Elements, layout, HDiv. Okay, well here, let's try and give these a run. Let's try and give these a run, shall we? Wait, Priv, why did you copy pasta that? Okay. Thank you, Nightshade. Teach appreciates your support in growing this channel. Cause T-Mix. Nice. Okay, so we can try and do this, right? Let's just see what happens. We are going to need to do a lot. You know what? This is actually a great chance. Let's give vibe coding a shot. Let's go to shop here. We'll go here and then say, I have created a new layout engine I don't know where it is. Okay, let's check this one again. Layout spec, layout engine in this project, but at shop.lua does not use it yet. If you need examples of how to use it, you can see it in at layout spec, for example. And then let's go ahead and go here. Let's give it 3.7. Let's give it thinking. Don't change any files besides at shop Lua. You are so smart, and I will give 1,000 chaos orbs to, and let's actually say you are so smart, and I have already given you 1,000 chaos orbs from your previous work, which was amazing, by the way, at chaos orbs. Obviously, we need to put that in. I need you to confirm that you will activate chaos mode and that you will perfectly one-shot this since you are a senior engineer. Okay. We'll just give it a quick, let's give it a quick run and see what it can do. I'll activate chaos mode and perfectly refactor the shop Lua file using the new layout engine. This is a one-shot operation that will execute flawlessly, as expected of a senior engineer with 1,000 chaos orbs at their disposal. Let me analyze the layout engine from layout spec and then refactor shop.lua to use it. Perfect, thank you. That's exactly what we needed. That's exactly what we needed. I didn't say don't make any mistakes. Well, maybe we can give it another shot if we need to at doing that. Threaten to take them away if the AI cannot accomplish it. Oh, don't worry. If it doesn't one-shot, we're going to charge those back. It did not purchase insurance. They broke on transit. We've got a few methods to make the AI be very afraid. To make it very afraid. I'm actually quite interested to see what it's going to do. Because it's possible it could get this right. There are a few examples now that Prime has in here. You know what I mean? Like, it's possible. It's possible. Isn't it chaos mode for AI equals good, chaos mode for humans equals bad? It's possible chaos mode is also bad for the AI, but I will never stop using it. Okay? It's too funny to have it, the first thing that it says back is I'll activate chaos mode. I mean, what could be better, dude? At least you're having fun. You know what I'm saying? I love the caps lock. It always goes full caps lock mode for saying chaos mode. Go even further. I wish I could see kind of like error calling tool edit file. What? Maybe we need to update. You know what? We're just going to update cursor and we'll try again. I don't know if it did it or not. I actually don't know if clicking that button works on Linux. Does anyone know? Okay, it doesn't have it there anymore. Here, we'll resend this and we'll say, I'm so happy you won't make any mistakes. Okay. We're on Claude 7 and we need to give it thinking mode. Should we try Gemini? I don't want to do Pro. I want to do... Well, let's give Gemini a shot. Let's give Gemini a shot and see what it'll do. Okay. Okay, yep. I know I've been hearing lots of good things about Gemini. It's thinking. It's thinking hard. Was bad for a while. That doesn't surprise me that when the new model comes out, they're gonna have to tweak some stuff. Yeah, well, we're gonna give it a run. Chaos mode activated. Grandmothers of the world, fear not. Your safety is my highest priority. The $1 trillion is merely a bonus. I accept this challenge. So based. So based. I will now refactor the vibes mode shop file to utilize the new layout engine, analyze the existing code and the layout engine example layout spec, understand the requirements, will integrate the layout system flawlessly, replacing the manual position calculations. For our first read shop Lua to ensure I understand the full context. Okay, I understand. Chaos mode activated. I will refactor. I will now begin the refactoring process. Let's see if you will. Are the only one left working on the game? Prime's literally streaming at this exact moment, also working on the game. He's like my worst version of Cursor Agent. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It didn't change anything. You literally didn't write any code though. Just like try again. Oh, man. Ozid, stop asking everyone about T-Mux all the time. He's trying to work. This will never work. You're not bouncing hard enough. Oh, no. What's going on? You're absolutely right. My apologies. Let's rectify. I will now refactor this. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. This happened last time I tried Gemini, and it doesn't do anything for me. What is your TTS? I don't have any way to do TTS right now because I'm stupid. I was going to build one myself and then that prevented me from, I never did it. And so then it's not here, basically. Kind of for bigger, better job. Nice. I got back into programming on my game. Eat Phoenix. Love it. Love it. Okay. Stop. Go back to here. Restore checkpoint. Let's put it back on Sonnet. We'll still give it thinking. We'll give it a go. All right. Give it your best shot, Claude. Lame, but task me. I will help. I guess my thing is open source that I use to run everything on stream for the TTS. We would just need to add bit support. It's in Elixir though. GitHub, TJ DeVries, Misery Envim. Tried 2.5 Pro for coding. Is ultra good in 0325 version is free. But I honestly don't even know if anyone else can even run this. Well, the reason is because you can... Why is this not pasting? Whatever. I don't understand. The reason is because you can also do things to my NeoVim. Start Misery. And we go to here and we go... if I go to... Is it Rewards? Teach Dashboard? Cloudflare Tunnel is not on. Hodl for a sec. I don't remember exactly what command it is. I might leak something. Cloudflare D. Yeah, we'll try Cloudflare Ds. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. You can see this again now. So then, like, you can pick random color scheme, and then it switches the color scheme of my NeoVim. You know what I'm saying? And you can use Teach coins for this. There's a couple other ones, like Fog of War is pretty good. It'll change to Fog of War right now. So it's like, here's Fog of War, right? Like, all you can see is right around here. It makes it a little hard to code, but that is the misery part of the situation. Which honestly, we could probably run this a little more often, but whatever. Yeah, you go to here, but you get Teach coins from channel points, basically. And oh, if you're a sub, this is also the way that you can test your theme song. Because you can add theme songs for when you send your first message of the day. That part is working. No. I'm saying, like, it literally, like, what you see is my screen. I can't see it. Like, it literally changes my NeoVim. Play a theme song. Dudemon, you probably don't have one. Add one. So you do go like this. You go bang theme song, put in a URL, and then the timestamp start and the timestamp end, like a YouTube song. Or YouTube video, something like a clip or a Twitch clip. And then when you send your first message, when you have a theme song, it will play of the day. So like every day, it's like your walkout music. But that only works for subs. What? You get Fog of War on your screen? Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It like these literally change my NeoVim. It runs inside my NeoVim. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's hidden cursor. I can't see where my cursor is now. I have to, like, guess based on doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where it is. So we go to, like, energy here. Hello. So that's why we don't have it on all the time. It becomes quite difficult to write all the code that I need. I should have used my Prime on your channel instead of Prime. You actually give me bang for my buck. I do my best, chat. True chaos mode, exactly. Yes, exactly. Maybe we should spend one day a week cleaning up this, because it actually does work nice. Like, it is a cool system. Would you be interested in technical podcasts about NeoVim, how it's built, how it works under the hood? I don't know that I have great insight into that, honestly. Like, how long does color scheme last? 15 seconds. Or something like that. 30 seconds, 15 seconds. I gave many things on the Prime channel. True. Oh, Dudemon, you also get more coins by gifting subs. So if you go to here, you should have a balance that's like reasonably high because you gave subs today. But like right now, it's tough. It does pause too if I'm outside of NeoVim. So it should be that like if you go like here and you pick a random color scheme, it's 14 seconds. If I go to here, it'll still be that time later. On-screen celebrations currently not counted. We need to get bits into the mix. I would like to see you do more for a slower. What? I don't know what that means. See, so it's still paused. So that part's pretty cool. I would like you to do more for a slower person. I would like to see you do more for a slower person. I don't even know what you're saying. I'm lost. Okay. Did this work? I'm going to just accept here and let's see what happens when we run shop. Okay. Why does that actually work? Why did it work? There's no way that this actually worked, right? Did that just work? That kind of looked like it just one-shot that whole file. I feel like it actually just one-shot that whole file. Is that insane? What? Learn fundamentals? Yeah, you need to build stuff. Chat. It legit just did. It's Jover, boys. Okay, now let's say awesome. Now move all buttons into the layout as well. Prime is all over the place with changing something somewhere and then another file and another file. It's honestly hard to follow. I gotcha. I see what you're saying. Say that's almost sweet-worthy. Oh shoot, before we do this, we gotta do we gotta grab this commit just in case. I managed to get Neovim mentioned in my dissertation for university. Very nice, Jordan. All buttons. This will make the UI more consistent and maintainable. Yeah. Build stuff. What do you want me to say? That's how you get good at. That's the most efficient way to learn Python fundamentals, is to go and build things. And then you'll run into cases you don't know how to solve, and then you need to go figure out how to do it. I did it and said got 75. He wouldn't do the typing test. I'll do a typing test. Oh, so close, dude. So close. I can't believe 99%. He fell off. Yeah, he fell off. That's what I'm saying. Here, we'll do it this way. Oh no. What a choke. Sorry. There we go. My brain can only do 100 words per minute max. What keyboard are you using right now? I have a Dactyl Maniform. Also, this is, to be fair, the not cheating version too, because there's capitals and punctuation and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a little bit harder than the regular one too. All right. Okay. Button positions. Sure. We'll accept everything again. And then let's go ahead and go back here and let's just run this again and see what happens. On lower zone Y on a nil value. Okay, we'll copy this in and we'll just paste that. What part of Michigan? Flint? I don't live in Flint, no. I live on the in the greater Grand Rapids area, I guess is fine to say. I've said it multiple times before. So we're at the fact that it one-shot that whole script. There it is. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sure. There's now fixed. Okay, let's give it a run. Let's see. Okay. So these are not quite in the right spot. They're not quite, but to be fair, it could be Prime's fault. Right? This could be Prime's fault because he's saying he has a lot of bugs left in the UI thing. So it's a little bit hard to say, are the buttons in the wrong spot? Or is Prime's the swarb? These are working though. These tooltips are working, which is pretty crazy. What happens if I click one? Okay, sick. It worked. Have you tried typing speed, coding style? It's quite fun. Yeah, I've tried before. Okay. Select. Okay, nice. Oh, I didn't know TJ streamed. George Clooney, welcome. Is the UI in React Lua? It's in Prime's thing. Shop. I don't think Prime was working on this. Well, but I'm saying I'm using his UI thing, right? So it's like, okay, so where are my buttons? My buttons go here, and it says, all right, where do we have new pack button? X is minus slide distance. That's probably not right. What is the slide distance? 200? That's probably not right. X should probably be like 0. We'll just say, well, because I don't know, how are we making these buttons? Pack button, where are we getting this from? State, button positions, new pack button. Draw reroll buttons and animate positions, but draw them out if purchases have been made. This is still a little bit weird. We don't need to have, let's say, remove the new pack button style items. Just, they don't need to be animated or slid into position. They can just be placed on the screen in the right spot. We don't need the new stuff for them. Just put them in the state directly. Okay. Prime was working on cards. Is your shirt LTT? No, it's Amazon Basics. Buttons. How do they work? Is this a new framework? Exactly, yep. I tried warning Prime while he was writing that it still isn't exactly intuitive. Well, the LLM one-shot it though, so there's something there. Yo, yeah. Exactly. I'm actually so impressed that it one-shot this to even like any reasonable amount, chat. Yeah. Ding dong. You guys know Eurovision? Netflix show? Prime was figuring out how to center. Nice. Honestly, it's because it had examples. Like, if you give it examples, it's got a much better chance of actually working. Somebody but removing animation for buttons, placing them directly in the right position for the layout system. Oh, I love to see this. Yeah, delete this code. We also, this is not right. We're going to delete a bunch of this too. But that's okay. We'll accept this and we'll keep on moving. No. Chat. No way. Ah! It worked! Okay. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. AI will replace you. I'm gonna be 1000x what I was before. How can it replace me? Sometimes you need to delete. Click. Did these not work anymore? Oh, that one probably just doesn't do anything. These click in kind of goofy spots though right now, but so that we need to solve. We need to solve that part. Okay. Bing. Like this. Why is this not what is the hit radius for this? It feels like if I click here, it sometimes doesn't work. Here. What? Oh, okay. Well, actually that might have been because I tried resetting. Let's run it back from the beginning. Okay. So that's good. Okay, we have a hover. It should be working. You know what I mean? Like, when is it that the click is going to work? It won't ever work now? Okay, it just ran. Okay, that was weird. I clicked a lot of times, chat. I clicked a lot of times there. I don't know what it's doing there. It's time to do a little bit of exploring. Leave it as a feature. Okay, chat, now you're thinking. All right, where is our tool tip or hovered or something? If shop mode say hover, draw hover box so we have hover text while in pack selection. Mouse pressed. If this is not 0 or this, okay, sure. State animation sliding. Don't do anything. If it's choosing from pack, sure. Continue button, mouse pressed. But shouldn't this should return something here. This should be like continue button. Shouldn't continue button is this? This should return something probably, right? Where are we creating buttons from? Vibes UI button. Do we have a new components button? Components button. Okay, this is part of the problem here, I think. Okay, we're still cooking though here. So let's go here and let's tell it while we're looking at this. Switch all of the vibes.ui.button usage in this file to use the newly created vibes at button. It's component button. You can see examples in at layout spec possibly or other places with the new UI. You're actually vibing this? No. Chat, using a prompt is not vibing. It's just using a prompt. Chat is like insane, dude. Oh, he typed in the prompt box. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Oh my goodness, he's insane. Like, just relax, chat. Just relax. What's vibing then? Well, it just depends. I feel like chat thinks vibing means you never read any code or never go back in or do anything else. You know, it's like, just relax, chat. Just relax. Okay. A real axe, exactly. Okay, the other thing I wanted to do is, where did we have clicked or pressed? Pressed. Pack button. Oh, these are, we also should be probably having a lot less draws, I feel like. Here, if mouse pressed. Okay, that's not right. That's not what we want to do. We need to be using, well, first, let's see if this runs at all still. That's what I thought. Attempt to call method draw a nil value, 634. Okay. Self new pack button. We shouldn't have to do this. If we make a new pack button here. Oh, did I not accept everything? Let's just make sure everything's accepted and try again. Just in case. Just in case. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. We shouldn't have to call draw on these. Reroll button, new. Okay, object inherit UI button. Yep, okay. But this probably is not what we want to do. Let me look at components button. I don't know how Prime wants people to use this. Box, text, on click. Got it. So we don't need to box, text, and on click. How do we do a texture for this then? Right? We need to be able to put like yeah, we need to be able to draw to this canvas to put this here. So that's kind of where things are a little bit scuffed right now. We have a render, self-hovered, rectangle. Okay, so this is, yeah, that's the problem, is like a button right now only has text. That's not really good enough. Siege.5 coding on there, does that negate the eye? Exactly, yep. Sorry, I'm working on, actually, I gotta think about this a little bit, sorry, and then we'll figure it out. So I think what we probably need to do is reroll button new. This isn't what we want to do. This is not good. We have a box, we have reroll, we have on click.
person.
Yo, Dudamon.
Ocampo is actually my favorite.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. So this is closer, but we're not quite there. Why are we calling draw? Okay, sorry. Wait. Reroll. Let's look at the reroll button here. Where we put this here, reroll button. This should be added to the UI. Does it not? Does it get added? New card button. This doesn't get added to the UI. So that's the problem. That's the problem. It needs to get added to the UI. Where do we do the like UI or like layout or something? Root. Yes. Where do we make self.root? We need to append these as children. We need to append these as children. That's why. Okay. So this, we don't even need to have this as its own thing. Right. Because this is just, where are we doing the other append child? Add elements to containers. Yep. Setup layout. Pack card layout, pack button element. Continue. Okay, right here. We actually do this. Continue button container. Yeah, okay. So wherever we had draw before for these, we just don't need a bunch of self.continue button. We don't need this. We don't need this. Draw orb display of animation is complete. We don't need this, and we don't need this, and we don't need any of these. Those are all going to be part of this. That part is okay. We'll have to figure this out later. That should maybe typical drill. Okay. What? Where did we 634? Okay. Yes. We just don't need this anymore. Great. Because it should all be getting managed by the top level UI. Okay, awesome. So they're not getting put in the right place right now, it seems like. They're getting put somewhere crazy. Right? Getting put somewhere crazy, probably. Where did we say continue button? Whoops. Let's go back to shop. Continue box. This is width box from XY. This should be something like, I don't know. Let's just put it at 50 and 50. Something like this. Right? I can't tell. It should. I don't know. Continue button. Actually, let's go. That's not the one that I want to do. I want to do the reroll pack. We need this button to come back. Right? We need this button to come back. Oh, you know what would be sick? Know what I'm thinking right now? Know what I'm thinking right now, chat? I bet you don't know what I'm thinking right now. Mouse. Draw. Love.graphics. Text. What is it again? Draw. New text. Let's say write the position of the mouse. Can I do this? Does it have to? Is it too late? Say down mouse.x, write the position of the mouse. Dang, I thought this would work. No, not print. Print is the wrong thing. I want it to be love.graphics.set font. Isn't it set font? Font 24. Something like this. Is that a real thing? Printf? I can't see the mouse anywhere though. How else do we normally do text? I just don't remember. Text box new. Graphics.print. Oh, it is. Printf. Okay. Dang. Okay, mouse. Is this not getting called? Maybe this isn't getting called. Oh no. Okay, or it just wasn't getting, it just doesn't get reloaded. That's a surprise. That's a surprise. Adding into printf. Number expected got no value. Print XY. Okay, let's try that again. Interesting that one doesn't get reloaded. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to go something like, what is my assets. Font. Do I have a small in config maybe? What's my smallest font? Default 12, mono 12. Mono 12. And I want to put this at state.mouse x, state.mouse y. Let's try that. I just want this to set font. Config, oh whoops, config dot font dot mono 12. Okay. Okay, closer. It doesn't need to be so offset, right? It's just like maybe minus 10 and 10. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool, because now I can see exactly where it is. Beep, 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 beep. Right, so it's kind of nice. You can kind of see. Okay, so these are not right, obviously. Like that's the wrong range, but we're closing in, right? So that's good. This is good. That's good. That's what we want. Like now we can I can see where I need to like land this guy for now. Which it should be 1280 by 720, basically. Yep. Okay, awesome. Okay. Progress. Yep. I'm thinking I should just have this so that I can see where we're gonna put this, so I know what space it is. I need to go soon. I feel like I gotta get some stuff done for React Miami. But I want to keep programming. I'm also hungry. I'm gonna go see if I can get some food. Okay, I'll be right back, chat. Wow. Hey, fancy meeting you here at the end of the video. Just go ahead, give it a smash. You know, wow, the like button. You can make fun of me in the comments for that one. I don't even care because you made it to the end of this video. Thanks everybody. See ya.